Welcome to Singapore News. On today's episode, we'll be talking about the impact of aging population on social spending in both Singapore and Japan. Now, a little background information for everybody. Both Singapore and Japan are first world countries that are suffering from aging population. Now, Japan is rated the number 1 country to suffer from this, and Singapore is rated the number not even in the top 20. Now, firstly, what is aging population? It is the increasing median age in the population of a region due to declining fertility rates and or rising life expectancy. Now, this is according to a very credible source, Wikipedia. Now, next, what is social spending? Social spending comprises of cash benefits, direct in-kind provisions of goods and services, and tax breaks with social purposes. Now, the benefits, may be targeted at low-income households, the elderly, the sick, the unemployed, and young persons. Young person like baby, not like my kind of young. This is also from a very credible source. It is all from where, bro? OECD. Louder, big, I cannot hear.
OECD.
It is from OECD. Now, as of the start of 2019, Singapore has a total of 5.86 million people with a yearly growth of 1.32%. Now, compare that to Japan. As of 2019, Japan has a total of 127 million Japanese and with a yearly growth of 0.26%. Besar In Singapore, government spending on social development have tripled. Do you know how much that is or not? It's 3 times. From $12.7 billion to $32 billion as of FY 2016. Social spending consists of housing, education, healthcare, and is about 41 to 48% of total expenditure. The spending on healthcare itself have increased 8-fold between FY 2000 and FY 2015 at an estimate of $9.3 billion. It is expected to rise to $13 billion by FY 2020. FYI, that is a lot of money. The number of working persons in Singapore as of January 2019 is about 3.7 million people with a ratio of 4.7 to 1. The ratio of working adults to elderly as of 2016, that one 3 years ago. And by 2030, the ratio is expected to be 2.3 to 1. Who want to support me? You want to support me? Now, let's compare that to Japan. The number of working persons in Japan as of January 2019 is 66.68 million, and the ratio of working adults to elderly is 2.5 to 1 as of 2014. By 2036, it is expected to be 1.6 to 1. Luckily, both countries have some solution in mind to support me and my favorite Japanese stars Now, from this, from what if you're listening to me you can see why social spending has increased. They need to support the elderly, by catering the nursing homes healthcare, general support in both Japan and Singapore. And all this is to help with the aging population. Now, let's start with Singapore. The solutions There are over 70 initiatives in 12 areas, but that one too long. Singapore News can only last 5 minutes. So we discuss a bit only. Now, according to the Ministry of Healthcare, one of the key aspects to successful aging population is to provide opportunities for all ages. Singapore will be a place where everyone, including seniors, can continually learn, grow and achieve their fullest potential. We should ensure that seniors are still able to work if they choose to do so by raising the re-employment age from 60, 65 to 67. With the possibility of further increasing in the future They also implemented a national seniors health program that will help keep the elderly healthier and happier. Now, another aspect for Singapore is to have a kampung for all ages. Singapore must be a cohesive community where seniors can age actively and happily. We should try to ensure that seniors do not feel lonely or are socially isolated. the community will expand home visitation programs in at least 50 neighborhoods to keep social isolation and poor health at bay among the vulnerable elderlies lah. And lastly, it is to transform Singapore into an age-friendly city where Singaporeans can age gracefully and confidently. This means that they will build more daycare centres for active aging and assisted living, increase the number of nursing home capacity and the number of home and community care places lah. That one in Japan. That one for Singapore. Now, let's go to Japan. For Japan, the Prime Minister, Mr. Shinzo Abe, have a set of economic policies that is known as Abenomics. I know he did a good one. And how they plan on helping Japan's aging issue. Through Abenomics, they plan on increasing the size of the workforce by incentivizing the female labour workforce participation. It contains programs that focuses on technological innovation as a way to raise productivity. So for example, like increasing the efficiency and minimizing the physical labour, reducing caregiver burdens lah. No, Japan very high tech driverless transportation they do. And also minimizing the healthcare costs through streamlined communication and remote appointment services. Coming up after the break, in a surprising turn of events, a passenger threatened a Gojek driver, Mr. Muhammad Noor, kidnapped Bentley's for going through an ERP gantry during the ride. More after the break.